Hello, hello, my kvCORE people. I hope you're all having a good evening. I wanted to jump on real quick and just give a walkthrough on how to create a squeeze page within kvCORE. So what we're going to do is go down this left-hand side of your dashboard, and we're going to click on Lead Engine. From here, you'll see the IDX squeeze page, and depending on your level of access within kvCORE, you may only see your domain, or you may see other people's domains. So if you see many choices because of your level of access, choose wisely, because wherever you're choosing there is where you're going to direct those leads. So myself, if I wanted to create something to go to me, the agent, I would click my own domain and then start building. Now, when we look at the IDX squeeze page options here, we're looking at multi-property tonight. There are also single property, seller squeeze, and market reports you can create. So with the multi-property, the whole goal here is to pull information directly from the MLS that's basically living in your kvCORE dashboard of certain criteria, and we're creating a link with that information that leads people directly to your website as an agent or team or brokerage, depending on how you set it up. So what you can do here is select the areas of which you want to include, or you can draw on a map for specific criteria. So you can either put in, maybe I want to pull things in for the area of Orange County. So you can put in a few security characters of the area of which you are seeking, and then choose it accordingly. Or I could click the X here and draw on the map. And then I could put in the area that I want to start my location at and then draw the areas around it. So for this case, I'm just going to put in Orange County. And now I can choose my listing types. So if I'm only looking for single family, great. Maybe I want to add in condos. Maybe I accidentally hit commercial. No big deal. We have not built the link yet. So we can click this little X just to the right of the word if we want to get rid of these. Or if you accidentally build it and you're like, oh shoot, I did not mean to include that, these will take you seconds to recreate. Now we can get into the price, or we can put in our mins and maxes. So I'm just going to go 3 to 6. You can opt for your square footage, acreages, bed, bath, etc. in here. And with options here, if you leave this as blank, when kvCORE builds the link and it pings your MLS for this information for the link, it's going to pull in every single matching property within these parameters in that area, which if it's a county, that could be a pretty large amount of result. So if I choose an option here, I can actually say, I want to actually capture, let me just scroll this down a little bit here. What you'll have is the options of none, just listed, newly built. I think they must be working on it right now after hours, or my hours at least. So I'm just going to choose just listed here. So I'm going to pull all of the just listed properties, bed 3, bath 2, price 300 to 600,000 single family homes in the county of Orange. Now I can work into my page configuration, and this is where you start to determine, do I want to track my click per sign up rate? And that is your source code. Do I want to automatically drop a hashtag onto this person, onto these contacts as they're landing on my dashboard, so I can trigger a listing alert, so I can trigger a smart campaign, so I can have them sortable on my smart CRM filter? So we can actually say your source code, maybe we're going to take this and post it on Bing or Google or Twitter or something. You can create a unique source code. So you could just put in like Bing, Orange, just listed. And then that could be your source code. And when you look at this on the results of clicks per sign up, you can be like, I know exactly what this is speaking to. You can actually use the same information in the source code as your hashtag. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste that tag in there, and I'm going to choose this green drop down to create this tag. So now I know whenever these land with the hashtag of Bing Orange just listed. I know these are leads that came from Bing, and they were addressing the county of Orange for just listed properties. Now, Facebook cover photo, this basically means you have some choices here. You can either let the system use a listing from the search results within, or you can choose accordingly from these other options. Last but not least, you have the ability to actually delay registration via property views. So you can say, no, I want them to have to get there and sign in the second they get there. So you can make it immediate. You can give them 2, 3, 5, 10, 50, and a never, which is like a carte blanche to come and go without ever giving you any type of information to contact them. So, whatever may work best for you for the scenario of which you're trying to capture. Myself, I like the immediate. So now we have the search criteria and page configuration set up. We just need to click a generate link. And from here, I always grab the short link. You can just tap that little copy to keyboard or clipboard, and it shows you the link is copied. And now, if I go ahead and paste that link in, it'll take me to the domain of which I'm attached as an agent, so I can see the results on my own domain. And there were 30 results in Orange County for single-family homes, 3-bed, 2-bath, 300 to 600,000. And the cool thing about this is whenever somebody clicks on one of these squeeze page links, we're pulling live data from your MLS feed as often as we can, really. So it's always going to be an up-to-date link, which is pretty cool. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here and end the video and check back to see if there's any questions in the room. And otherwise, I appreciate you hanging out and listening, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.